If you do this one thing, I'm telling you that you're never going to be unhappy again. You are never going to be unhappy again. Now, what that truth is, what that trick is, you all might be wondering. I would get to that part, but before I could get to that part, I would first like to set a context to this entire conversation so that that trick, that tool, importance is understood by you people. So before I could go there, my name is Amrish and welcome to my channel, Ghali's vlog, where I talk about success, where I give you tips about how to be happy in life, how to be successful in life, how do you handle finance in your life, how you handle the health issues in your life. So welcome to my channel, and I'm very new to this YouTube community, and I'm trying to learn a lot of things, including the fumble that I just did. But the intention is very clear. I would want to add value to your life. The purpose of I creating this video is to make sure that even if I can add value to one person's life, if this video creates that change in someone's life, then I would consider this video as a successful effort. And because I am new to the YouTube community, my focus would be only on the content of what I talk and not how the content is presented, because I'm too new to this. I'm experimenting. I would fail, and I'm very sure on that. The intentions again are very clear. I would want to add value to your life in any way possible through my experiences that I'm going to share through this platform. So I was talking at the beginning of this video that I am going to give you one trick, and that trick is going to make sure that you are never going to be unhappy again. It sounds pretty amazing, I know that, and it's not like you need to spend money to get that trick, or you need to put a lot of efforts, or you need to have some time dedicated to do that. No, not at all. I know that we all are busy. I know that we all are held up with a lot of other priorities that we have. There's too much already on our plate. What I'm going to suggest you is not going to take any efforts at all. It is not going to take any money. It is not going to take extra time as well. So why don't we try it, right? It's for free. That's one thing that we always like about, right? It's completely free, and that is what we're going to talk about today. So before we go there, I would like to set a context to this entire conversation. And before we understand the importance of that tool or importance of that secret that I'm going to reveal, which is going to make sure that you are never going to be unhappy again in your life, we need to talk about a concept called FOMO. I'm sure a lot of you people would have heard about this word called FOMO. For all those who haven't heard this word and they are hearing it for the first time, FOMO stands for fear of missing out. Fear of missing out is what FOMO stands for. And this fear has become so evident these days that I hear a lot of stories about my friends or their friends or my relatives. They're so held up with this FOMO concept that I have even seen it ruining the life of a lot of families and friends. Now, what exactly is FOMO? One good thing the internet has done today is the access and the availability of information, the connectivity, and more importantly, it has become a very useful tool for a lot of people, wherein they can share a lot of information across various platforms. So you have basically, the internet has given a voice to everyone. When I was talking about FOMO, the internet here is very relevant in this discussion, and that is the whole reason why I'm talking about internet. Now what internet also has done is, because I believe that internet is like a double-edged sword. You have benefits on one side, you have limitations on the other. The benefits are many, as I just mentioned, but the limitations are also numerous. And one of the biggest challenge that we face with so much of information today on so many digital platforms, social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, even for that matter, is that we have caught up with this concept called FOMO. We go to a lot of news feeds, Facebook feeds, LinkedIn feeds, Instagram feeds. All that we have been doing is scrolling up and up and up. And we see a lot of our friends, a lot of people whom we know, a lot of our relatives have relatively moved forward in their life. And then we believe that we are left behind. And this is what is called FOMO. You are scared that you are missing out the opportunities that your friends or your families or your well-wishers are getting. Someone has bought a car, you are worried about it. Someone has gone to a beautiful trip to an island, you are wondering when is it you are going to take that trip. Someone has bought a new phone, you are wondering when can I buy that phone. So this entire fear of you missing out is called FOMO. Now here, FOMO, understanding FOMO before I go and reveal that secret is very important, because it is this FOMO that has made a lot of people's life miserable, a lot of people's life difficult, a lot of people's life chaos. Now, with this context in mind, I am going to talk you about that little secret that is going to make sure that you are never ever going to be unhappy again. I'm going to repeat this because it is very important. You are never ever going to be unhappy again in your life. My dear friends, that little secret is appreciation. Yes, you heard it right. I am talking about appreciation. Now, appreciation is one of the most undermined words which has been given so much of little importance when the impact that it creates is so much. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is that we have stopped appreciating the word appreciation. And that, my dear friends, is the secret that is going to make sure that you are never going to be unhappy again. Now, what I mean by appreciation here is we're so held up in comparing things or comparing our life to others, is that we have stopped appreciating the little things in our life that actually makes us happy. We're so focused on the larger goals that we have failed to realize the happiness that the small steps or the small goals bring to our lives. And that is what I'm trying to tell you here about appreciation. If you start appreciating the small things in your life, you are going to be happy always. It can be anything. For example, let's say that your house is very close to the metro station. Appreciate the fact, because you would have seen a lot of your friends traveling so far, or there is a dependency that they either have to hire an auto or they have to depend on their father or the mother for them to reach the metro station. But for you, that's not the matter. You're just few steps away, and you're lucky enough that your house was placed next to the metro station, or the metro station was designed very close to your house, and that's something you need to be appreciating, right? So appreciation is something that can bring the positivity in your life when there is so much of chaos, so much of noise, so much of comparison around you. You might even appreciate the delicious meals that your mother cooks or your wife cooks. You've forgotten a busy schedule of appreciating the small things and the happiness it brings in our lives. And if we start appreciating those small things, I'm telling you, you feel so contented, you feel so satisfied by the end of the day that you are never ever going to be in the FOMO trap. Rather than comparing our lives with others, my friends, let us be happy and contented and appreciate the small things, the little things that brings happiness and joy and satisfaction in our lives. Remember, my friends, if we believe, my philosophy is very simple. Life is a book, and that book probably is like 1,000 pages or 10,000 pages. The point here is we are all a part of that book, but the difference is that we are all on the different pages of the book, and it's just a matter of time that we are all going to reach there. I believe it's very rare, it's very difficult that anyone would reach the 1,000 page of the book. Consider that the book size is of 1,000 pages. Very rarely would see someone reaching there. But the point, my friends, here is that rather than comparing our life with others and making our lives more miserable, more pitiful, I would insist that you focus on the little joys that the appreciation brings in your life. Just keep going on, keep moving forward no matter what. And my guys and my friends, you are never going to regret about it again. So this appreciation is very important in life.